Hello there folks, welcome to my YouTube channel, a place where I discuss different topics like spirituality, introspection, game design, especially that of my game, game interpretation, and analysis. I also do on-demand, game analysis if people want. They can contact me and I can actually play test their game and see whether I can detect certain things and provide valuable feedback. I have made this twice up till now, and I've made like 4 hours of video for a 1 hours game, and I provided that person a lot of useful ideas. Whether they will use it or not, well, that's their point. So I'm actually going through a great overhaul regarding my battle system, which means that I will give up some of the scripts that I've been writing, and as I have learned previously, I have to make sure that I hold nothing dear. Now, the reason why I did this change is because I changed the positions of the variables. I made them different in the sense that I put them in a more arranged manner so that I could actually find them better and have an easier time doing things. So I'm not gonna write scripts anymore because it takes so much more, and when I do this when I write these, it's actually gonna be much easier. 50. Now we have the mana, because initially I haven't set any attack and defense. So the Valkyrie will have, let's say she will have an attack of 14 because she's the last difficulty, so probably she will need a greater attack. Probably she will need a greater attack than this one. Let's say yes. Let's actually up this to 15 and let's give her a 10 magic attack. Usually one of these has to be big, the other one's not. Should we try making her ranged? Maybe I'll have to play with this a lot. Wait, 2 okay. So preparation points, she will have 3, although these values are not necessary for being kept as are. Valkyrie, let's say 25% crit chance. She's also melee as a class, and well, this is something I don't think I need anymore because I'm loading the attack hit chance. This class was what would dictate the hit chance in the damage calculation part, where I had to do the validation whether the enemy hits or not. So the point is, this is not something that I necessarily need anymore. So we have, oh wait, I almost forgot. Let's take this part and put it in here. Okay, so she uses fanaticism and purity. Okay, that's a deadly combination of resources. Okay, and okay, mana, preparation, damage points. Okay, I think I actually took everything that I needed. 78 mana. Okay, boom. Now I need to take these and put them in here. Okay, so I have the arsonist. The arsonist is Zephyr. Okay, fearless. Okay, fearless is here, deals fire damage, heals from burning others, damage over time. So she's basically a mage, and therefore she needs to be treated as a mage. Now let's see. These two are actually melees, yes. Although I could have made the Valkyrie a ranged one. I will see. Let's write here, play with her as ranged. Maybe, so that next time I don't forget. Okay, so Zephyr, she's an arsonist. Well, technically she's a fire mage, but I don't like giving typical names. So she doesn't use any resource, and she has, let's see, her max HP is 112. Let's make it 116 because I've been using 112 for other characters as well. She doesn't use any resource. Evasion, let's make evasion 20. Okay, not everyone needs to have 25, and well, not many have actually. Last difficulty, greatest difficulty, I think she should have a current defense of 3. Spell defense is gonna be 35. Okay, 89 mana. Okay, alright, let's see. So current attack, as a mage she'll have a big a little attack, and let's actually give her a 15 magic attack. The point is that when I'll create the AI, the mages won't necessarily attack that much. They have 60% hit chance, which is inherent to all mage classes, and their crit chance is 0 because spells don't, in my case, and at least for now, spells don't deal critical spell damage. She's a class mage, 60 hit chances, and she has 2 points with 2 of these. Okay, good. So I think I actually took literally everything. This one needs to be deleted. Okay, copy. Oh yes, one of the classes that I'll actually love implementing, Cinemodor, which means, if I remember correctly, murderer or something like that. Okay, so this one actually uses 2 resources, so let's actually put them in. Okay, so she uses sadism, and she uses another resource called masochism. I don't have a mechanic yet. I think I probably have written something about these. Okay, let's actually give them an HP of 122 instead of this. She starts with, or he, I don't remember. They start with that. Let's actually make evasion 10. Let's actually change some values. Defense of 3, yes. Spell defense is gonna be 20. They will have 91 mana. They will have a fixed attack of let's give them attack of 10. Actually, wait, attack of 10. I'm still curious if this one's classified as a mage. Attacks deal another separate damage if successful, heals when damaging the enemy, evasion hits hard, and life steals. Okay, so they're treated kind of more like a melee attacker rather than a melee range, melee mage, something like that. So let's treat them as a okay, so let's actually treat this one as a melee. Critical chance, leave it to 0, and I'll leave sadism to actually increase that. Okay, hit chance will be 90% because they are melee, and we have here every 10 points of sadism increase crit chance by 10%. Actually, every point of sadism increases crit chance by 1%. Leave it like this. It's probably gonna be a greater passive effect. Okay, 122 evasion. No, leave it 10. Okay, I think I actually took all the details. Oh yes, and preparation and damage points. Actually leave damage points to 1 because they already deal an extra attack. Actually they deal one attack and then it deals another damage possibly. I'll see, so they don't need to have too much damage because uh, these characters, oh, 747, okay, that's an angel number that I keep seeing. Okay, so this one is done. I can easily delete it. Okay, copy. Oh, the necromancer, Carnage. Actually I don't know why I gave them the name Carnage, but it's gonna be, this one is, this guy is gonna be a tough one. Now when I create these characters, especially that these are the last ones that I'm working on and these are the, you know, the highest difficulty, I don't want my game to be, you know, like easily winnable. But actually I don't want it necessarily to be winnable. It's the point that even if you lose a certain thing, you still get to end the game, because that's the point. The game has to be ended, yes. So evasion 25, yes. For defense, spell defense is 65. Okay. If you lose this one, it's not much of a problem. Mana is 128. Okay, this one's gonna be 60%, or should I actually leave them as, leave it like this and classify them as melee? Okay, just for the lulz. Let's actually put it lols, because lul, I heard it means testicles in Dutch. So let's actually leave it like this. Okay, so now their attack should be 14 and their magic damage, their magic attack, let's increase it to 12, because necromancers have to be OP. Now the point is, if you lose these duels, I don't know exactly if something bad would happen. Error message -1. The fuck? Okay, good. Now that I have done this one as well, okay, we need to copy this one, need to put this one in here. Alright, now we need to eliminate this one because I don't need someone's passive to simply, you know, there's the trait is more like Heroes of the Storm. Okay, it's not necessarily a passive, it's just a separate skill that is unique to the character, and some of them can actually, you know, activate it. Okay, some of them will have them as activatable, and I really love challenging myself and seeing how I put those things into code. Now I'm guessing that's a 102. Usually I keep 2 to 3 meters away from the computer, and distinguishing between 0 and 8 may not be the easiest thing. Okay, now this one is psychic. This is a resource bar that psychic mages actually have. Okay, so let's see, evasion is classified as 30. Okay, defense will be still 4. Spell defense is gonna be okay. Let's actually make it 35. Okay, it's actually, why not actually make it 40? Let's actually make it 40 and we'll see if something is OP or not. Alright, she has, or he has 88. I think it's a she. Flower of pure gold. My ex she. Yes, if I remember correctly, it's a she. The character is a she. Okay, so current attack, let's have it as, I don't know, 10. Okay, and magic attack, let's have it as I don't know, let's make it 13, because mages, I don't need mages to have too big of an attack. 2 and 2, because usually highest difficulty will have 2 of these and 2 of these. And okay, hit chance is 60%, crit chance is 0, and of course their class is mage. So I have melee for this. Oh yes, I have another mage at this level. Okay, 25, 88, 22. Okay, good. Oh yes, the cleric, or better said, well, she's a priestess, but well, she's gonna be quite a challenge, and I think it's gonna be a challenge. Implementing her will also be a challenge. But flower of pure gold. Okay. But as I said, I actually love you know, challenging myself and seeing how I add things in the game. Now another reason why I'm making so many changes is that I want to be able to do certain things in a more specialized way. Just like in programming, I want certain events to handle different things, you know, small things. So you know, this in mind, the point is I want to be sure that when I want, for example, a skill to calculate my you know, chances, or well, not mine but someone's chances to hit, there is gonna be an event that handles that. Okay, let's leave this open. There will be an event that specifically handles that, and if it returns true, then the skill proceeds. If not, well, nothing will happen. And at least I can handle that in a more specialized way. So sadism and purity, usually no one starts with any point of resource. Okay, they all have to generate it through combat. Okay, her defense will be lower than the others. Yes, defense, but that's because she uses oh wait, she doesn't use fanaticism. Ah, she uses sadism. Okay, that increases crit damage and well damage. I don't know for sure, but the way it sounds, it kind of sounds like doing that. Alright, so let's see. I'll actually classify her as melee. Okay, and her hit chance will be indeed 90. Actually leave it as ranged instead of being a mage. Okay, and give her 75% instead. Crit chance, I don't think she needs crit chance. So let's see. Attack, let's give her a 13, because it's a magic number. And current magic attack, let's lower it to 12. Alright, and again 2 is 2. Yes, max mana. Wait, max mana is 92. Okay. Okay, ranged, I can delete this. Oh yes, the pawn character, Mary Sue. I don't know why I came up with this name. I don't know if I'll actually keep it. Okay, Amazoness. I found a picture of a character on Picru, because I'm gonna use Picru for all these characters. So she uses rage and fanaticism. Okay, we have rage and fanaticism. Okay, rage is basically a resource that you can actually spend. Sadism, I don't know if you can actually spend that, but these resources also depend on the trait, because the trait is gonna settle certain things. Okay, so she's gonna have 120 HP. She's gonna have an evasion of 65. I don't have too many of these characters. Okay, her defense is kind of higher a bit. I mean, this should be the default defense actually, because they are difficulty 5, which is the highest. Okay, spell defense 50. Well, this is gonna be a character that's gonna be somewhat more durable. Let's actually give her a big attack, and her magic attack, let's leave it as half. Okay. Spell defense, her mana is gonna be 67, not that much, and 2 and 2. Okay. Should I leave her ranged or should I leave her melee? I really don't remember. Durable, regenerates hidden abilities, damage, bleed plus poison. She can be ranged, she can be melee. As far as I'm considered, I really don't care that much. Let's actually leave her as melee. So automatically these will be like this, and crit chances, maybe leave them 60%. Okay, boom. Now we need to do the last two characters. Okay, and this one, oh yes, time warp, and he's the only one who actually uses haste and slow, these two resources. Okay, haste and slow. I'll think about a trait. Let's see, the more haste you have, cooldowns get lower. Okay, upon damaging the foe, the more slow you have, the more cooldown enemy has on skills. Okay, let's actually say percentage chance. Okay, because I don't want increasing percentage chances. Okay, good. And let's see, this one is gonna have an attack of an HP of 118. Alright, their resources, I marked them in here. Evasion's gonna be 40. Okay, plus extra evasion, why not? I'll see about this, nothing is set in stone. So current defense is 4 because she's basically a mage. Spell defense, let's actually leave it to 45. Okay, 35 probably is kind of weak for this difficulty level. 78. Okay, so let's actually look a bit at him because I don't remember. So vigil, hastens cooldowns, player damage self instead with attacks, high evasion, spell resistance, 1 heal. Okay, so load enemy values. So let's actually give him an attack of 8 and a magic attack of I don't know, 15. Nothing is written in stone yet. So they have, for armor I said 45, spell defense, max mana is gonna be 78. This is a resource that this is a variable that I added currently. These were the old ones and I have to remove them because the values are different and I can no longer use these in the calculations. Mana, okay, max current mana is set to max mana. These are the values that will be initially loaded. Okay, initial default preparation points and attack points 2 and 2, and attack, okay, attack hit chance is gonna be 60 and attack crit chance will be 0, and class will be mage. Mages have 0 crit chance on attacks. Okay, because their purpose is to deal damage and with abilities, and I'm gonna focus on that when it comes to their AI design. Okay, and my favorite character, or at least one of them, again she uses a unique resource called anger. Wait, what? Ah, I didn't copy everything. Okay, she uses a personal resource, again a unique resource called anger, kind of a rage, but it's called anger. Okay, so we have purity, which is very interesting resource, and we have rage. The functionality of these is kind of set, but I don't have exactly a mechanic. Okay, like I don't have any skills that use them, or traits. Usually resources are influenced by traits. So Celestina Cupitor, 118. Let's actually give her 100. Let's give her 123. Why not? Okay. She starts with 0 on both of these. Her evasion will be very high. I think she will be the most difficult, and she kind of is the most difficult to implement. She has so many strange mechanics in a way. Her spell defense, however, is somewhat low. Actually, she's gonna be a caster mage. That's something that I want for sure. She's a leave it as classified as melee. Okay, and let's write it in here. Melee mage. Okay, so let's actually check the variables. Okay, so mana is still 78. I didn't think I got to change it. Let's give it to 84 because in spirituality it's a powerful number. Damage points, okay, she's gonna be weird with this one. Attack hit chance, leave it to 90%. Class melee, and of course this one goes boom. Okay, so label end of event. Okay, let's actually put this one as well. Jump to label, so that if it jumps to any of these, it has to go through all these, you know, I'm gonna use jump to label so that it no longer once it goes through any of these, you know, it doesn't need to go through all the other conditionals as well, and in the end it's a dual, only one of the conditionals can be open. So these other ones won't be read either. But the point about this is that, okay, let's actually put, wait, where did I put those? Oh yes, it's better to put them in here, because if there's blue, there's gonna be, you know, some misunderstanding. Now it's better to put these each and every one, I'd say, even if it's one extra line of code, I mean command. I don't know how much code this requires. It's a bit sad that you can't use labels through scripts. For some reason I've read they don't work. Okay. Oh yes, I actually wanted to test something, and I'm really gonna do this like now after this one. Alright, all these traits, they're gonna be, you know, like all these traits are gonna be, you know, changed. They don't have a fixed aspect for now. Some of them will remain, yes. I finished one character, but the point is, well, I need to actually take into account more things. So I really want to test a script that I've been using, and I've been adding it literally everywhere, and I want to make sure that it works. Okay, so let's apply this. Okay, let's actually wait a bit because it takes a while to load everything in the JSONs. Oh, it actually was faster than I expected. Or well. Okay, let's see. Okay, I corrected these, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. Do I still have something copied? Okay, this one. So, all I'm interested in is this. Let's actually make a choice, and I'll say 1, 2 for now. Okay, leave it like this. And in this part I will create a script which will be game player dot step anime equals true. This is something that I usually use for this dot weight 20. Okay, and wait, gonna use this false to see, because in the script box everything activates at the same time, and I'm not sure whether the stepping animation will actually be cast. Okay, I want to cast. Okay, so I want a version 3 as well. I want to do this and a so let's see, game player dot request balloon 0, this dot set weight mode balloon. Okay, I'm gonna need a 4 as well. Let's take this one and paste it in here, and we will require to change this part in here, request animation. Let's put 120, which is glowing light, and in here we actually have to write animation. Okay, let's put a semicolon just for good practice. And I also want to try this one in here. Okay, so I have and the balloon one in here. Okay, so let's see. I'm actually gonna cut this. I'm gonna put it into a separate script, because when it activates in separate scripts it no longer activates at the same time, so the character will get to make a step and then false it. Okay, and this one is gonna be as well in here. I'm not sure if the mechanic will be taken as it should be. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's still recording. I actually encountered the situation in which it stopped suddenly, but I also changed the recording button, so now I'm sure that it's not gonna be at the same time. Okay, so we have apply in here for this choice. Let's give this one a self switch so that I'm sure it's gonna be okay, and let's actually save. And oh, 811. Okay, another angel number. Okay, and now I'm gonna start and test these, because I'm interested in testing these little ones and see how they actually fare. And after this I'm actually gonna end this video, and I'm gonna most likely start another one. because now that I've been changing the variables and the such, all the skills that I have created up till now, I have to change them as well and make them much shorter now that I'm you know, gonna create simpler ideas. And the ideas also have to be adapted in time based on the skills, that there will be different conditions, you know. Alright, so let's see. Nope, as I expected, it doesn't trigger. Let's see, what was 2? Cannot read property. Is balloon playing of null? Oh fuck, I actually forgot. Oh wait, it's actually correct. It's actually correct. 0. Wait, is this not game player? Let's actually go to this. Really now. Let's actually go to this beautiful part and go to the balloon, show balloon part, and see on the player how it was actually triggered. Could I have actually mistaken this or what? Let's see. Show animation, character. Yes, it's game player. So I have game player, yes. Game player, game map event. Okay. Request animation and request balloon. Let's see. Can I actually test 3? Nope, apparently it doesn't want to work. I actually have to test 4 and see if any one of these actually works. If not, I'm gonna have to put this in a separate script and then these two in a separate script. Probably they may not work together well. Let's actually take this one and put a 6 in here. Okay, and as a 6, let's actually put it in here. Take this one and put it into a script in here, and this one I'm gonna put it into here, apply OK. Let's actually save it. Let's wait for it to save because the project is becoming a bit big and it's jumping from like 9% CPU to 33% CPU, so I'm guessing there's a lot to load, and I've had enough crashes. Not necessarily as of late, but... So I wanted to test 4. Okay, so it still crashes. I'm guessing that if I do 5, it's still gonna crash. Let's actually restart. I'm gonna finish the video with this, because apparently if it doesn't want to do this, I have so much to change in the game. Like some of the skills I've actually used this a lot, and I actually have to change that. But first I need to change the I need to change a lot of other things. Alright, so let's actually go to 6. Cannot read properties, animation, playing of null. Why is it actually always saying it cannot play this part? It has this one, and game player dot request animation. So I have game player. Yes. Ah, okay. So you have, yes, have game player dot request animation. Why does it say it's null? Okay. Should I actually try it with this one? Game player followers data request animation. Let's actually copy this and put it in a biggie script. And should I actually take this one? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna take a whole aspect, okay? Like, I'm not gonna use so many variables just to create. Okay, cancel. Not gonna use those many variables. So let's see. Should I actually use game player just like that? Followers and data. What's data? But this is not gonna serve me. Okay, let's actually make it one request animation 120. Wait. Because with the step, I've seen that it actually does the stepping, but it doesn't do this one. Okay, so let's actually take this one and copy. Okay, let's put it in here, set it to true, and let's try again with a this one's gonna fail for sure, so I don't need to test this again. Okay, so let's actually delete this one and this one, because these are definitely gonna fail. Okay, this one's gonna fail also because I've seen it does. Okay, this one's gonna fail as well because I've seen it does. Okay, so let's actually take this one and put it in here. Actually, let's put this one in here and put this one in here, and we have let's say request balloon 0. Dot request balloon. Wait, what? Balloon 0. Okay. Now, I really don't know what I could have done wrong. Definitely there was something wrong. And now let's actually add a this dot wait 20 frames. Let's actually say 20. Probably, I don't know, it needs to create another game player object and it's probably too soon. I don't know, I'll just have to test and see. And I'll have to see how things actually end up. Let's close this one because it's gonna take some resources for that. Okay, and me no want no crashes, and I should actually be finishing this video with this part. And yes, I know it's just like gambling. I many times I say that yes, I'm gonna end the video here, but you know, there's more to add. And okay, so I'm pretty sure this one should be it. Okay, wait, I only have 1, 2 and 3. Okay, let's actually test 1, and as expected it doesn't do anything. Is animation playing? Okay, let's actually restart and check with the balloon one. Oh, this one was with the balloon. Oh fuck. Okay, let's check this one. Wait, actually did balloon could this be actually the error? Animation. Okay. Do I actually get an error in the magical console? Oh, it's actually loading. Okay. Oh, there's also this part. Okay. Actually, I think I should revise this again. For some reason I've told myself stop using these semicolons in here, because JavaScript actually does that for you, but it's a good practice to put them. So I think that should be solved now. So we have 4, and let's delete this one, and in 5 we have this one, we put it in here, let's delete this one. Okay, apply. Yes, and let's actually see if now it works. So apparently if you put set wait mode, it also actually requires a previous function. Well, that's a good thing to learn. It's not gonna be any problem if you put it with the other one. I wonder what happens if you put request balloon and request animation at the same time with the wait mode for both, and each one after the other one. I really don't know if it's actually gonna play them all, like if it's gonna play them at the same time. So let's see again. Okay, so is balloon playing of now? Really now? One last thing that I could try is change party members and remove this character, remove him, and remove Sindora. Before that, they might actually work when I have only one single playable character. Okay. Alright, let's see. Nope, it really doesn't want to work. Okay, Because up till now it used to work, but I think it would work only because I had one playable character, and that's probably why it works, because most likely game player functions based on the main actor, the one who's in front. I don't know why it actually says null, so the object is not initiated. Let's actually see in here. Why are you actually telling me you can't actually read? Catch exception. Full error. This dot stop. But why does it actually work? Like literally I've been using this script as is for so long. It's like game player. This is actually working, but this one really doesn't wanna work. Okay, let me try 3. Let's see, 3 and 5 to see the request animation. See if that works. Other than that, I really don't have the slightest idea why it wouldn't want to work. Like literally. Oh wait, I could have actually tested that in the console to see if it works. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. So let's actually load this one, unless it actually breaks the game again, which most likely I'm gonna load, and I'm gonna do it again and see how to handle the things. Okay, another Quora question on INFJs. What is so interesting and fascinating about INFJs? Okay. All right, let's see. Let's actually try the console before breaking the game. So we have game player dot wait, request balloon 0. You can't use this in here. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one and gonna put this one in here, and it doesn't show shit. I think this one was event 24. Okay, let's actually use game map dot event 24 request balloon. It still doesn't do shit. Okay, request balloon 1 then. Really now? Oh wait, balloon 1. Wait, what the fuck? These are not zeros? What the fuck? 7. What? What the fuck? 8. But I've been... Oh my fucking god, I've actually been teaching people wrong. That's what it was trying to tell me? Okay. Now let's actually see which one doesn't have that one. Okay, so it has animation 120, animation 120. So let's actually use 5. Alright, let's actually use 3. And apparently it works. That would have been like requestBalloon 0. Okay, I thought it has the programming style, you know, ID like 0, 1, 2, but apparently it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good to know. So 3 actually works with this weight, and it does trigger this. If I trigger the first one, definitely it won't do shit, because it triggers both of them at the same time. And let's see, 3, it actually does a step. Okay. So that's what it was trying to tell me. Okay, so apparently balloons start from 1. And I thought I've been using them correctly. Okay, well then, I've learned actually another thing. Well, hopefully you like the type of videos that I'm creating. I will keep updating more about the progress of my game and, you know, the creation of other events. Until next time, you are loved and appreciated. Keep doing the work that you're doing, and well, as usual, you are loved and appreciated. Take care of yourselves and the others, become more introspective and learn more about yourself. Feel free to watch my videos on spirituality and introspection for more ideas, and, you know, like and share them, subscribe if you feel so. And until next time, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Ferenjan Board signing out.